Today, we're going to build a gaming rig for less than $250. So this is it. This is my HP Pro 6200 with the i7 2600 processor, and it came with 8 gigs of RAM. And but it didn't come with a with an OS. So I was able to get an unlicensed version of Windows 10 Pro, and then I was able to get a activation key for a couple of dollars from digitalworlds.com. It wasn't too bad. I understand you can't get it anymore for $2, but I think you can get it now for $10. Anyway, so this is it. It's really pretty straightforward, and let me open it up and we'll see what it can do. Okay, so here's the video card. That's and here it is. Okay, now we're gonna look for the low profile bracket, so we can put it in this computer. So okay, so the low profile bracket was underneath all this. So this is the low profile bracket. So we're gonna take this off. Okay, and looks like just these two screws and these two nuts over here, and should be able to install it this way. Okay, be right back. Okay, so now the video card is in the PC, in the PCIe slot by 16. So it's time to button it up and attach all the peripherals and do some benchmarking. Okay, so I'm going to record this right now on Adobe Presenter Video Express, just so I can test out the workflow, how fast it can compare to what it used to be, where it really sucked. It used to really suck, you know. So going from here into my next workflow, which is going to be Adobe Premiere Pro, going through different videos that I've watched, and let's see, let's go to GTX 1650. Let's just say. So here you go. My video is actually the third from the top. Okay, so let's look at Bitwit real quick. See what he says.
All right, so I'm shooting this video on the day of launch for the GTX.
So this is let's
this video is not going up on launch.
So this is right before the embargo. He was kind of pissed off that he didn't have a driver for the driver for the card. He had a card, didn't have any driver, so he did a workaround on that one. So, you know, a lot of these of these folks here, like this guy, Hardware Unboxed, talking smack about this GTX 1650. The problem is not everybody can afford, an RTX or a 1080. Doesn't it doesn't mean that these lower end cars doesn't have any uses. For me, I do more content creation, workflow versus gaming. It makes sense for me, especially for a rig that's not going to cost very much. Like I put this rig together, this HP Pro 6200 with the i7 2600. I bought this for $53. I mean, let's take a look at it real quick. So I bought it last year, about exactly a year ago. HP COMPAQ Elite Pro 6300 small form factor i5. Problem is, so this is the one that was. Let's back up. I was going to do a Hackintosh project from this Elite Pro 6300 small form factor with the Intel i5. It was in the list of computers that you can do the Hackintosh with. So I bought it. But what I got from the eBay dealer was an HP Pro 6200 with the i7 2600. I was like, you know what? It's not even worth for me to bring back. And if you take a look at it, it's $57.99. Who cares, right? $57. I'll take it. Okay, it's got an i7. That's fine. I tried to do the Hackintosh on it on the 6200. It worked. There was a few things that I had to do to make it work. But the problem is, wasn't really worth my time to use it per the intended purpose. I didn't want to do that. I changed it back to a PC and I decided that I was going to do make lemonade out of lemons, right? So I wanted to put a low profile video card or GPU into my small form factor computer and make it into something I can use for video editing and for light gaming, right? I'm not a big gamer anymore. I never really was, but I do like my games, whenever I do have time to do my games. And then do content creation, especially here on YouTube. And I'd like to be able to use a machine that's not going to be a dog, okay? It doesn't have to be blazing fast. It just has to work. And it has to work in a way that it's not going to piss me off. So, so that's where this comes in. So instead of this COMPAQ Elite Pro 6300, I got the HP COMPAQ Pro 6200 small form factor Intel i7 2600, which is fine. So now there are a couple of YouTubers in here that did do a review on the low profile, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my install. I'm editing this video right now on the HP Pro 6200. Insert the videos that I made this morning, basically B-roll on the computer, opening it up, installing the video card, changing out the bracket, installing the video card, and all that stuff. And then finally, I'm gonna put the link to the benchmark that I did this morning on the video. So I did comment here on Tech Yes City's video regarding this, looking for the low profile option to put into small form factor computers, and that's what I did. So I commented and I put
Australia,
my link in there.
per kilowatt hour, it is a little bit expensive, but again, that price difference.
So right here, so I benchmarked the Unigine Heaven benchmarked the low profile 1650 on the small form factor OEM system. HP Pro 6200 i7 2600. Put the link in here. Didn't do bad considering it's a used system with a new GPU and $212 cost before shipping. So it does make sense for this kind of use, for that use. It works. It makes sense. No external power. This thing only has a 240 watt power supply. Even though the manufacturer says it needs a 300 watt power supply at the minimum, it works on the 240. So, and then this guy, Hardware Unboxed. Man, I don't understand this guy. Not everybody has the money to do like a big build and throw $1,000 into a build. Still pointless? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, listen to this guy.
Welcome back to Hardware Unboxed. Now, yesterday I checked out the new GeForce GTX 1650 for the first.
Still pointless at 75 watts. This is what he says. Wow. Just look at that. So my point is, if you're an entry level gamer and you do work, for example, and it makes sense for you to to put a GPU into your small form factor computer. I mean, if you want a workstation with with the capability to do light light gaming to medium, to on medium settings, maybe high settings on different games, it makes sense. So that's my point. $212, my build, um, prior to shipping. So it's $159. So let's see here. It's $159.99 plus shipping. It's like $4. So it's $163.99 plus $57.99 equals. So that's $221.98. And the shipping I think was $13 for the computer itself. So $234.98. Come on. So I'm gonna put it up here, here or here, whatever. The link to the benchmark, and you guys will understand why it makes sense to do this. If you're an entry level gamer and you want to put you want to put together a cheap system, get a used one from eBay. Small form factor computer is fine. You can get this all day from anywhere from $50 to $80. And buy, and if you want a modern GPU that you don't have to put external power on, it will be powered by the motherboard, then this is what you get for the same price point as a 1050 Ti low profile. It makes sense. This has more CUDA cores. Okay, if you compare it to the RX 560, and I'll probably do a video on that, to do a benchmark to compare the two video cards. It just makes sense to do the GTX 1650. Okay, so guys, thanks again for watching. Please take a look at the benchmark if you guys feel like it. I got links in the description below to purchase the low profile GTX 1650. It's in 3 flavors: Gigabyte, Zotac, and MSI. Zotac's about $10 less, but it's hard to get them to get right now because it's always out of stock. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.